Hello out there, welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing these, I think they're new because I just discovered them, Krylon foil metallic spray cans. Now I'm a sucker for this anodized aluminum look, I guess you would call that. I'm not sure, we're going to find out, together. My Mecha Empire paints that I developed that very look, that anodized metal look, those are my favorite, and they have that satin sheen, which I love. I'm not sure how this is going to come out. I'm not the biggest fan of Krylon or Rust-Oleum at all, but I was totally intrigued by these because I do like their foil paints. I tested a while ago, last year sometime, the foil gold and silver and chrome. I think those were pretty good paints. But at the size of the can, if these work, we're looking at a good value here. These were $6.99 at Hobby Lobby, and sometimes you get them on sale. I think every other week they're like 40% off, and that's a bargain if these turn out to be good. Now, on the end, you see here is shortcuts. This is a matte shadow gray. Can you see it? I'm going to use this as a primer because this is pretty hot paint. You got to have a primer, particularly with Gunpla, or if you're going to put this on a car body. You got to have it's really hot. It affects the plastic. But over a primer, I haven't had troubles with these. So, you know what? I just bought their brand. I figured stick with the brand. Even at $3.99, that's a nice price for a can of spray paint today, particularly for the hobby. And this was made, it is hobby paint. I tested some of the shortcuts not too long ago, and they're pretty good. But when I saw the matte shadow gray, even though it's not a primer, it's going to be a good primer. And what I did was I sprayed a bunch of spoons. So we'll look at it over plastic and white, see what happens, and we'll try it over the gray. I think we're going to get different shades over different bases, but this is primarily how we're going to do it. Now also, I took this garage sale sign. It's made of metal, and I cut it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the back here. It looks like it's almost a gray itself, but it's metal. You can see the grain of it. So we'll spray them and see how these go on metal too. So we'll do a couple of spoons, white, and these gray, and we'll do these signed pieces. Oops, don't hit the camera. And we'll come back, and we'll go with the results. These have a unique nozzle. See, they got that nice nozzle, but unfortunately, these spray heavy, and usually it's a wide fan pattern, almost like a car spray gun when you adjust the fan nozzles. So it does that. So you're gonna have to stay back a good distance and go over it lightly. But I know from using the foil paints before, I think I know just how to lay this down. So that's all. We're going to head over to the booth and we're going to test all 4 of them on camera. And we'll look at the results at the end. And stay tuned to the end because I have a little surprise announcement. Something being added to my Mecha Empire lineup. If you guys watch the community section of mine, you see I posted last night a little sample of my acrylic panel liner lineup I'm going to be releasing, and I'm going to be focusing on neon colors, which you don't really see for panel lining. And I have some great results. We're going to go under the black light at the very end of the video, and we're close to 50,000. The 5-0. We're close, and I want to thank you guys for that, and I think we're going to hit that milestone by the weekend, which is going to be pretty exciting. A lot of giveaways to go with that too. Anyway, guys, let's over to the Pace spray booth, and let's check out these foil metallic colors. Green, yellow, red, and blue. And that's the primer that I use. Let's head over. Fingers crossed because I have high hopes for these. And yet, I have no high expectations because I'm not the biggest fan of this brand. But hey, let's find out. All right, guys, let's do this. I'm going to start with green. Hopefully it looks like the cap because that's what I'm hoping for. Fresh pad, fresh base, just for the camera. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, boy, it's heavy just like I thought. Just like I thought. Oh, it looks great, though. Wow, I mean, that's it. Wow, it looks really nice. I hope it doesn't run. I hope it looks like that when it dries. Let's try it over white. So let's go with just a pure white spoon and see if it affects the plastic. No, for speed's worth, instead of, I don't like to edit my videos. I like to do a lot of stuff in real time. So if it totally requires something, I will do it. But it just says let it dry a couple seconds between coats on the can. So hey, let's do it. Wow, I'm impressed. This is some of the better industrial cans I've tried so far. I mean, we'll have to see when it dries, but boy, it looks good. Let's try it on the metal. Let's see what we get. Here's where you can probably see that wide pattern. Watch. See that? I don't know how even it's going to dry, but boy, it really covers. So we'll see how durable that is once it dries. All right, let me grab another color. I'm going to put these in my dehydrator so we can speed up the process. And let's move on. Let's grab another can. All right, guys. Oop, a little bit of camera bop there, huh? All right, next up is blue. Let's see what we get. The green was great, so I have high hopes here now. Oh, yeah. Not quite that Subaru blue I speak of, but boy, it's a nice blue. Wow, they should do the whole lineup of hobby paints like this. I don't know why this company's holding back. Let's try it over white. I mean, I like what I'm seeing. I do like what I'm seeing. All right, let's see how it goes over the piece of metal. All right. Hey, we'll let that dry, see how it is. All right, let's go on. Next color. All right, not in any particular order. Up next, yellow. Or gold. I don't know which way they're going with this, but let's find out. Not bad. It is yellow. I was going to think it was going to come out gold, but it is yellow. Oh, it looks better over white. Now, don't forget, I recommend the primer, so just go with a white primer. Wow, look at that. All right, let's see what we get here. So now you should go past it when you paint. Let me move these so I don't bump them. I don't want to ruin what I've painted here. You know, a lot of times I'm probably going to get heavy right here because I'm not going near my hand. But you should go like this when you paint this stuff. You have to go right past your subject, the piece you're painting. This is how I should have did the other ones. I was coming in this way, but stopping right here, which means we're going to have a heavy bit of paint right here. But go past. See this? It's the run past it theory. In baseball, they make you run past the first base. Don't slow down as you approach the base. That's how you get caught. Run past it at the same speed, then stop. You take that same mentality here. Yeah. That's what I should have did on the others, but you get the idea. All right, let's get the last color, and then we'll go over them. So far, I'm impressed. All right, guys, up next is red. And as I was shaking it, I had trouble opening the lid, and I still do. And look, I hope this works, because, boy, this came out not too happy with how this one. And it's the only one that didn't have the tape seal on it. So I'm wondering if somebody tested it at the store. Anyway, let's hope it performs. And I'm going to try it over a black spoon. Just to see how it covers a black base. Anyway, here we go. Oh, man. Really good paint. They really should have done a whole hobby line based on these colors and these cans. Over white. Doesn't take much. Look at that. Oh, man, it is really nice. All right, let's go with the method I just showed you guys. Just go past. All right, there we go. See a little spot forming here. There must have been a drop of oil on it. I didn't rub it with alcohol or something first, but hey, that's all right. Oh, it's a nice color, though. All right, let's try it over black, and then we'll go over the colors. Let's see what we get here. This is an experiment. Ooh, I think I like it over black better than... Wow. All right. Now, you know what? We'll compare them side by side and see what we get. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Let's have these dry. I'll put the camera on pause here and come back. I'll meet you guys back at the bench. So far, I'm liking what I see. All right, here we are back at the bench. Great results. And I like it when a product performs. And particularly when I'm disappointed by a brand. But the only product I did like of theirs is foil, and this is the only reason I bought it. Look at how nice. That's over white. This is over gray. For some reason, it didn't eat up the white plastic spoon. I figured I would need primer, but not really. See, it's a little darker over the gray. Now, we're going to go over what happened to the red. It didn't like the spoon. It ate this spoon up, so it depends on the plastic. But we'll get to red in a second. It likes the metal. Look at that. And I don't have to test this for durability. I have already. These paints are just super durable. They're industrial strength, you know. Great color. Nice green, too. It's a nice color, too. All right, the blue. There we go. Over gray, over white. Hard to see in the camera. It's a little duller because it went over a dull surface. So I'm guessing a shiny gray would get you a result like this. Maybe a black, as I showed you the black primer will get you a darker result. But nonetheless, a beautiful color. Almost that Subaru blue. Let me see. Hold on. I'm reaching for an old Gundam I painted not too long ago. Saying this is that Subaru blue color. Hey, it's close. It is close. This is painted just like the rally car, the blue and yellow Subaru. Look at that. Hey, it was close. All right. Let's get him out of the way. Oh, let's check the metal. Look at that. Oh, it's really nice. Good industrial. If you want to paint motorcycle tanks, helmets, I think this is finally a paint I can give a thumbs up to as far as these spray paint colors go by Rust-Oleum and Krylon. Here it is over gray, the yellow, and here it is over white. That one you can see the difference. More transparency to the yellow, obviously. Can you see the pearlescence of it? There you go. Look at that. More so on the gray. Oh, you can see that? You can really see the metallic more on the gray. Looks good over white, though. And this is kind of a gray colored metal, but it painted really nice and even. Wow, really nice. Really nice. And the red, now the red didn't like over the black. It just ate the spoon. It's no good. So that's why it says you don't know a ton of plastics, particularly the Gunpla stuff. It's a little more delicate than some of these industrial plastics. You got to put a primer if you're going to use it for that purpose. Again, I build models, so that's the purpose I always go with. But it didn't eat these spoons, and I'm not quite sure why. But this is over white. This is over gray. See, it's a little duller or just a little less brightness to it. But you can see the pearl in it. It's a nice color. Let's check this. Yeah, see the piece of, must have been some oil here left on the hair. See that? But the color is nice. And that's it. I used that for my primer. It went over it pretty well. So I think most primers are going to work for you. If you want to put over black, put a black primer. If you're going to do white, even though I went over the white spoon, for some reason it worked over this white spoon. I'm not sure why. And it ate the other spoon. So I thought it was going to eat this spoon too. That's why I wanted to try it. But it didn't. But if you want to put it over white, which I do like it over white a little bit better, use a white primer. But anyway, I got these at my local Hobby Lobby at Michael's. I saw them first at. They also have them, but they wanted more money for them. A lot more money at Michael's. I'm talking like $9.99 versus $6.99 at Hobby Lobby. And that's before the 40% off Hobby Lobby sale they have every other week. So really a bargain at that price because this is a nice size can. 6 ounce, 8 ounce, right? Nope, 6 ounces. Really good size versus, these little testers and Tamiya type cans. Anyway, guys, that is it. A big thumbs up for me. These are great paints, great colors. They went on nice and they look beautiful. Now I want to clear the bench and show you my neon panel liner. I'm going to try and put a black light and show you what's coming. This is just the first color. I have all the colors, but this is the first colors the company sent me to test. So let me clear this out. pause this, and we're going to come back with a little bit of a show for you. All right, guys, I cleared everything out. I got to put this light out in 1 second. I got my black light here to show you. This is my first test bottle they sent me. I do have blue, green, I have yellow. I got the colors. I got a green. So this is just the beginning. The trouble with it was, I'm going to do a whole video on this, was getting it thin to flow and still have enough pigments to keep, you know, the luminous that it needs to be a fluorescent backlit color, which was really tricky to do. But we got it down, and that's why I was excited to show you guys. So here it is, panel lined on. You can see the orange right there. And then I want to show it to you over black. Now, you don't see it much in the black. Still enough to be nice. I took this airplane kit, sprayed it with gloss black all clad, and then I ran it through. Now, the good thing that this is an acrylic is just water to clean everything off with your Q-tips. Anyway, all right, guys, fingers crossed here. We're going to show it to you backlit before we say goodbye. All right, we're going to put the light out here. Here we go. Check it out. Is this awesome? Can you imagine a Gunpla all loaded up with this and you have a nice black light display? Look at this. Turn it off. Turn her on. Now you do see it. I showed it to you. You know, if it's the light's on it, you will see the color, depending on which color you're going to use. But this was the tricky part, is to get it to flow and still reflect and be that thin. Hold on. Here we go. Look at that. This is awesome. I'm going to do a whole video just on them when I get all the colors ready. Hopefully within a week, 2 weeks. Hopefully by the end of next week, I'll have these things ready to go. I think I'm going to sell them personally myself, so we'll figure something out. Anyway, is that great? I'm excited. That happened. Let me put the light on. That happens to come along at the same time as my 50,000 subscribers, which we're pulling for. Also launching within the week my Patreon. That's going to be another separate announcement. I got a Patreon just about ready to go. I couldn't think of what to do on it, and then I finally figured it out. I'm going to take direct request from you guys, where you ask me, hey man, can I paint this over this? And even though if I know or don't know, I will put up a quick video and show you the results of your question. So I will be taking, technically called live request. I will take a request, put a mini video of it so you guys can see the results. And that's what we're going to start with anyway for now. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. These are nice paints. This is the focus of this video. I'd go out and grab them. I do like them. And that's it. Please like the video. Please like it if you haven't already. You've got to subscribe if you want to be part of the big 50,000 subscriber bash, I will call it. As I'm not going to give everything away in one video, but we're going to do a series of really nice giveaways, airbrushes, everything, and a lot of kits. It's going to be a good time for all, and I have a lot of stuff to test. Also coming up, let me reach off to the side here. I'll be testing this Vallejo metallic panel. These are their metal colors. I tested them earlier, a year or two ago, but this set is specifically for panels of aircraft. So I've started already. Let me see if I can show you. A little bit of a sneak peek before we say goodbye. Look at that. I painted this wing, even this spoon. Hold on. My foot's hitting the stand here. Look at that. So I'm going to be masking off, and we're going to do different panels, and we're going to see how that works. And that's the test that's coming up very soon too. Could even be next. But also coming up is my 2K video too. I got to do my 2K clear, then we're going to paint the car body. As I'm talking really fast here because I'm excited. Anyway, don't forget, coming soon. Look at that. My panel liners, neon colors. And I just speechless. I'm so happy that it worked out. I didn't think it was going to work, but when they sent me this last sample and it worked, I was over the moon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Please like the video. Leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification button so you guys don't miss out on the big giveaway coming up. And that is it for now. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of your week. I'll see you in a few days with another video.